mic sync?
You should be closing the door.
You should.
Something to sleep.
Take 2, mic check.
Okay. Take
3, mic check.
clap to sleep. Alright. Alright, so for today's topic is going to be, was it lockdowns? And what we should have done, future lockdowns, and what we should be doing. And what was the other one? About those ignorant people trying to get people to take off their masks.
And don't forget, this is just opinions.
You know what they're called? Idiots.
But those people are idiots.
You know what a is?
You can't say that. You can't say that.
You know what a dingus is? But definitely not that many bright people in this world. But we're just because today is the 5th. Tomorrow we go back on I guess lockdown till January. But we're thinking in the very beginning, since the first time wasn't even a lockdown. Like I don't think it was fully anyways. Shit was too relaxed.
Yeah, we didn't take it. We're not taking it serious enough.
People
Definitely.
Still think it's fake. People think they're
there are
invincible.
people out there who think coronavirus is made up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it boggles my mind. Like what?
Yeah, I mean, you know, to the lockdown thing, it was so lax that I wouldn't even consider it a lockdown. It was just an excuse for a lot of people to stay home. Because if it was an actual lockdown, you know, there's a lot of people on my Instagram, Snapchat still doing parties, going to public events, this and that. Even though it was a lockdown for 2 weeks, but everyone was still doing this and doing that. A lot of places still open.
They don't really care.
They don't really care. I mean,
it's like we get it. The economy has to run, but
yeah.
At the same time, because the way we're handling it, the way we are, the longer it's happening, the more cases are coming back again. Like we started to lock down, and when we started to lock down, we started to flatten the curve. But as soon as the curve started to get to flatten, we came out. Everyone started doing we're back, and now we're back to where we were before.
They wanted to reopen for what?
Yeah.
Like it's still out there.
Like if we handle it like other countries out there handling it with coronavirus is very less, and there's not a lot of cases of coronavirus because they're handling it well. They did the lockdown properly. When someone goes there, they have to do mandatory like 2-week quarantine and stuff
and
like that.
Test negative
And,
twice before being available to go out. But you like here, or like even other states, especially New York and Michigan and all those other places, like they want to do another lockdown, but it's not gonna do much because now everybody is like in New York and Florida. I've seen people protesting because they're gonna go on another lockdown. Like, what makes you think that's gonna help? Like
You're supposed to be 6 feet apart and you guys are doing a protest. You guys are dumb.
Yeah, and then it's like, yeah, a lot of you got masks on, but there's a lot that don't, and you guys are touching this and touching that. Like, it's not gonna help the case, the cause, whatever you want to call it. Like, especially
if we want this to be over with sooner than later, and especially with the vaccine coming out, like if we can just get people to flatten the curve again, and then the vaccine comes out, and then it just stops spreading, and then it's not going to be a problem.
You know what? Fuck it. Let them get it. Fuck y'all. Y'all stupid.
No, bro. Because if they get it, there's a high risk of other people getting it because they don't know they
stupid
have
as
it.
fuck because they're dumb as fuck.
Bro, that could be.
Learn your goddamn lesson, bitch.
That could be people from New York that live out here or in our state. All right, go.
I forgot what I was going to say.
But that what I'm trying to say is, the point is to stop the spread, stop doing this. But then you got ignorant and arrogant people not doing it because the government's just doing this and doing that. Like, I saw a video.
All these conspiracy theorists.
I seen a couple videos. One today.
Depopulate the
another video maybe a couple months back talking about how
I feel like the Earth needs some the population.
they're just the government's just dictating how we dress. Like why would you care if the government tries to dictate how we dress? Why is that such a hot button topic?
No. The government deciding what you dress is very like I understand that. No. Listen to me though.
Okay.
In the sense of you having to wear a mask to protect other people's lives and to slow the spread, if you think wearing a mask is the government telling you what you have to wear, you're stupid. Because they're saying, wear a mask, let's get this thing over with it. Statistically speaking, it's slowing the spread, it's helping with it. And you're out there being just so selfish, like, oh, the government's trying to tell me what to do. We're America, we have our freedoms. You're not gonna do that, you're just being stupid. Yeah. Like, it's a serious thing out there, like.
It definitely is.
It's a national pandemic. Like I don't understand. Like, oh, I can't wear a mask. I don't know the government. Blah 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 blah. See what's gonna happen next. Like no.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like out of everything for the government to try to dictate you on what to do or how to do or listening on stuff, you think wearing a face mask is one thing to get pissed off about and start protesting. Like. If they try to make you wear a face mask and there wasn't a pandemic, go be pissed. I get it. Mm-hmm. But there is. And Trump was slow enough to react and wanted to reopen so quick. So now we're at where we're at now. We're in California. 200, was it 100,000 cases, 150,000 cases plus a day. And we're at 14 million cases total, with 200,000 of those people being fatal. And I like condolences to everybody who's been affected and whatnot, but it's not. It might have not been their fault. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But there's all these other people who are like, oh, coronavirus is fake. Oh, this is just the government trying to depopulate whatever. Oh, the government's trying to do this and do that and whatnot. It's like. There's actually real people out there dying and stuff, and you over here worried about wearing a face mask. Like, I would rather wear a face mask and be a lot more safer than not, than to be wearing a hazmat suit just to go out to get some groceries or go out to exercise. Like, if it gets to that point, just imagine how that's gonna look. You have to wear a face mask to go out. Everything is sanitized.
We gonna look like we just came straight out of Chernobyl.
People just like saying, "Oh, you can't tell me what to do." Like, well, we're just trying to help people. You want this to be over. You want people to be healthy.
Y'all
right?
bitching and complaining about the fucking. Y'all need money. Y'all need this. Y'all need that.
But
y'all losing
not
jobs.
Making it better.
But y'all are literally making it worse because you guys want to be a bitch and not wear a fucking mask.
Yeah,
like if you don't want to wear a mask, then don't go outside. It's that simple.
America needs to take examples of other countries like Thailand, where they have like 69 cases altogether in the whole state, and they basically canceled coronavirus because of the way they handled it.
The way that Trump should have handled it was a strict lockdown.
Very, very strict.
Not no fucking 2 weeks lockdown. Fucking lax as fuck. Everybody's still going to events. Everybody's still doing this. You can't stay out past 10. What the fuck? That doesn't do anything.
It's not gonna do nothing. Oh, because you cut people's curfew. People are still gonna go out.
No, I mean the only difference between the curfew thing is when somebody has to go to work, and even then, majority of the people are already at home, relaxing, and not doing anything. Trump, you stupid, bro.
Well, I wouldn't. Well, yeah, you can say the president's stupid. That's your opinion.
Because
definitely he reacted so slow.
It's just he reacted poorly because like.
And you reopened too goddamn fast.
We have a program. FEMA that's supposed to deal with these things, and it got defunded.
Yeah.
So, and then a national disaster happens.
All right, then we're good. All right, so what were we just saying about Trump reacting slow and FEMA and stuff?
and just how it's defunded, and it couldn't handle the, like, you can't defund a program and then expect it to do what it's supposed to do when you cut its funding. Like,
Yeah, like, well, do what it's supposed to do properly.
yeah,
Yeah, like how the vaccines are ready to come out and do this.
that
but
program was for national disasters, pandemics,
Yeah.
things that just happen that you can't control them from happening or not happening.
Yeah, but they're on the news. I seen that the proper distribution of the vaccines and properly handling them costs this amount of like maybe few $100 million to $1 billion to properly distribute and proper care so that everyone can get it as soon as possible. But the government is only giving out a couple million. Like, the government wants this done, everybody wants this done, but they're not willing to, put the money where it's supposed to be, like the stimulus checks to people, EDD, great, boost the economy, that's terrific. State, local governments, y'all just trying to bail yourselves out. But yeah, like they want to distribute the vaccines properly and in a safe manner, but they're not willing to give out the money to do so. Like one of the procedures was going to cost $800 million, and they've only received 100 to 120 million that is needed. So how do you think it's gonna get done correctly if there's no funding for it? Like, y'all, now that the government's about to technically lose their jobs on the 11th, now they want to.
They have money for themselves.
Yeah, they want to come up with a government funding bill and pass that first before the stimulus bill. But they've been working on the stimulus bill for 8 months. Like, what sense does that make? Like, how selfish do you have to be to, put one thing that was so important to everybody and the people that support you, or you know what I'm saying, to push them aside for yourself. Like our senators are, they're taking their sweet time trying to pass a stimulus bill, but as soon as their jobs are on the line, oh yeah, we can do it right away. What sense does that make? Like, how do you look in front of your people?
Y'all could have saved so many small businesses. You could have saved so many people from going really, really broke and in debt.
They could have saved.
Y'all could have done so much things for people that are really struggling. Mind you, there are people in this world who can't go to work because of fucking
underlying conditions and such, where if they got the coronavirus, they would just die.
Yeah.
And they can't even pay their own damn bills, especially for families that are struggling really hard. They can't even pay their bills.
And just like jobs being not available, not there anymore because of the coronavirus as well. Yeah. And it's just bad.
Yeah, but
y'all could have done so much.
Picture this. If they passed the stimulus bill back in July, August, when they were supposed to, how many of those people that were supposed to be at home staying safe could have avoided catching corona? Like, how many cases do you think could have been avoided if they passed the bill way sooner, Because now that some people's EDD ran out, just like his, mine's about to run out at the end of the year, or 3 weeks from now, they can't get another EDD thing until next year, and even then they may not get approved. So not only do they not have money and they're in debt, they have to get a job so they can stay living at home and get food for the family.
Not to mention they're risking themselves even more because they have to go out.
Yes, they have to.
They have to go out and work, and possibly, especially if they just finished with coronavirus, or someone in their family caught it and they had to stay home. Now they're either putting other people at risk or putting themselves at risk again for catching corona.
Yeah,
and the government, y'all could have did something. Y'all literally could have, for 6 months. I'm gonna say about 6 months.
It's been 8 months.
8 months. Y'all didn't do jack dick. Y'all did one stimulus check and the EDD thing,
which is grateful.
That was good,
but it didn't last that long. And think about it. Look how much leftover money was there from FEMA and what was that other one that they had? There was FEMA and then another one where Trump did his executive orders. You know, he pulled money from somewhere. I forgot.
He's dumb. He was like, you have to make at least $100 a week from EDD to get the extra $300 per week, which is dumb. Because if somebody really freshly just got a job and then had to leave their job because of coronavirus, they were struggling more than anybody else.
Yeah, people who make less than 100 were struggling way more. And then was it Mitch McConnell or who's the dude that took back $500 or $455 billion from FEMA or something like that? I forgot who it was, but
enter name here
somewhere. Somebody
search.
I know there's a lot of names and events that are mixed up, but you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Now that they want to pass a $900 billion stimulus bill, literally 400 or 500 of that was from FEMA. So now the new bill's not even $400 billion.
Not to mention, I heard about, because since he keeps check on stimulus updates and EDDs and shit like that, there's literally 3 plans that are on the table.
A $500 billion, a $900 billion, and I think it was 1.9 or 2 point something trillion dollars.
And only one of them includes a stimulus check, which is the 1.9 or the 2.2 trillion.
Well, the thing is with the 900 billion is it's technically not the final product; it's a starting point. But still, to come up with after 8 months of discussion and negotiations.
Mind you, there's probably people that are 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe even the whole 8 months.
And most of those stimulus bills doesn't really stimulate the economy. It's stimulating the government to just keep bullshitting and not doing anything for the economy and the people around. And then it's stimulating businesses that don't really need to be stimulated as much as the people itself do, because the middle class and the lower class here is really just getting smashed.
Yeah, definitely. It's from 8 months to saying, oh yeah, we'll do a stimulus check for September and EDD extension retroactive starting August, September.
And then y'all fucking killed it to December.
And then you killed it by saying, oh no, we don't need no more stimulus checks. Oh, we're just gonna make the EDD retroactive since December 1st, mind you. That's 4 days ago. Yeah. What the fuck? You think people were struggling for 4 days?
And all because unemployment wasn't high, but people out there are still struggling, right?
There's so many oh yeah, this week this amount of people filed for EDD for the first time, so that's lower than last week. But what about the people that were already there?
Yeah. Who
already applied, got approved and stuff. There's 14 million people out of a job, maybe even more people who, haven't applied for EDD or whatever.
We could say we're unemployed and employed at the same time, because one, we are self-employed, but we're not making any money.
Yes.
So how are we supposed to get by living if we're not getting any type of income? I get it that even though we're just starting off as being self-employed, that's fine. But what about the other people that's been self-employed since 2 years ago?
3 years now they're
ago,
even 4 years ago.
Fucking struggling even more because...
And I couldn't even get EDD because I worked in Pennsylvania last year, and then when I came out here, I filed for it. Went online, did it. They said, "Oh, you can't do it. You gotta call us." You go to call them, they say, "Oh, our lines are closed because of COVID." Apply online. Do it online. It says call them.
There's so much things so wrong. I'm not, like we said on the first one, by any means we're not political, but we do know what we see and what our opinions are, what we can say about our opinions, because we can see what's going on. We can we don't know the letter to letter detail, but we get the gist of what's going on, because anybody can see that during the past 8 months they want to do a stimulus bill with stimulus checks and EDD for 300, 400, 450,
Bro,
600.
the best,
Now they don't even want to try to do that. Anybody will get pissed because it's like,
bro, the best way to want to stimulate the economy, do your stimulus check, do your fucking $450 EDD extension per
300 is still cool too.
But that's not gonna be enough for people that actually have a legit family and are struggling.
Well, yeah, but like I said, 300 is better than nothing because they're almost close to not passing shit because they have until next Friday.
But if you're getting 300, someone who has a family, if they're getting 300 too, there's a problem in that in itself.
Well, yeah, but then they'll make more in their EDD.
No, that's what I'm saying. So they're getting more regardless because of their family.
Yeah, but it's like, you know.
But then that might not even be enough to fully support the family for a month.
Yeah, but that's way better than
I understand
nothing.
that, but it's brought out the same. If like you're on tax purposes, you're solely by yourself. They give you 300, like that's it. But if someone with a family, they're gonna give that person like 600 or something like that.
Because of their kids and all
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
See, but it's like, you know, it's such a struggle out
You
here.
just need to do something, bro.
Even
do
before
the $1,200 stimulus and do a 300, 350, 450, whatever the fuck y'all want to do. 300 being the minimum because that's literally if you do 200, you're lowballing everybody. If somebody's gonna die.
that's not gonna be enough for even
making
$200 is literally the first 2 weeks
Bro,
of the month.
Making $1,200
more than 200
is literally one paycheck if you were to work full time. $15 an hour for your first paycheck. It makes no sense that you have to wait a whole month to get a bi-weekly paycheck. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then again, this is only to help stimulate the economy, so I get it.
Well, either way, what people are trying to, what the senators and governors should have been doing is, you know, finding ways to, you know, stimulate their citizens in their respected states, countries, etc.
Not fucking think about themselves and get their ass out of trouble.
Like,
y'all motherfuckers is stingy. Y'all are fucking greedy.
Yeah, like we said on the other video, why do you need more than $1 billion for yourself, and you're worried about losing your job for a couple months, maybe, unless it was like the Great Depression in 10 years.
Yeah, the dude has over $400 billion of his net is what his net worth is. If he were to give $1 million to 7 billion people, he would still have over $100 billion for himself.
Exactly.
Now I'm not telling you to go do that because you know
it's your money.
It's your money,
but think about it.
Yeah.
Like why do you
There's
need
no
that
need
much
for somebody to have damn near $500 billion of a net worth. That makes no fucking. How do you even spend that in a lifetime?
You don't.
That really makes no sense. You could every day you could literally buy 10 people, 3 cars, a house, and a fucking cow.
You could literally donate to every single fundraiser or charity there is out there and still have way more money.
You could give everybody $10,000 and you'll still have damn near $1 trillion.
You could easily give enough money to make sure everyone has food or water.
All right, here's the thing: the stimulus bill that passed, or the CARES Act that passed, the stimulus check plan cost $315 or $55 or $50 billion for 14 or 21 million people. You give $1,200 to 15, 21 million people. That's only 300 billion of your 400 billion. What the fuck? Not only are you a hero in their eyes, you know, a savior, whatever you may want to call yourselves, but you're helping people, you know? Like, if I had a net worth of $1 billion, I don't mind giving out a couple $100 million to a large group of people, you know?
You guys are blessed to have that much money, bro. Like, you could say it's all because of hard work, bro. There's a lot of people that work so hard but get so little.
Like there's a point in your life you're gonna be like, oh, it's all hard work, it's my money. Yeah, you can be like that. You can be a Grinch about it, but
hell nah. Even when I was working hard, hell nah. Money was never just for me, bro.
I would never have myself be like, oh, I'm making hella money.
Y'all are
It's
too
just for
greedy.
me
Y'all are too
and my
stingy.
family. No, if you know, if people needed help, I would help, because that's the kind of person I am. And I get not everybody's just like me, him, or you know, there's a lot of people that are worse, but still, like, there's so many people in
But
this
like
world.
to think that you have the means to do something,
But
and
you
if
won't.
you did it, it wouldn't even really affect you.
Yeah,
Like it literally does nothing to you.
Exactly.
Like you're still gonna live the same life you're living.
you could literally spend half your damn money and still live in lavish.
You'll still live the life you're living, and you can do it. But because it's yours, and you don't.
Yeah, like we said in the last
Bro,
video,
if
we
you had
want
$1
to
billion,
give back.
you could literally, you don't have to even live lavish. You could literally support your family living like an average citizen with maybe a little bit more than an average citizen. Probably,
Like a good,
Probably
like
way
a
more.
decent.
I
a
know
decent
for a
amount.
fact that if I had $1 million, I could take that $1 million and make it last me my whole life.
Definitely.
bro, you could literally.
Other than the
you could
first spend
literally
being a house
You could literally feed
and a car
pay
for myself,
Dude, shut up.
I'm solid.
You could literally feed, pay for, and support your own future generations with just $1 billion.
Not even just $1 billion, dude. It's like 500 million.
I'm talking about future generations. I'm talking about however long that generation will last.
Oh, well, here's the
The
thing.
whole family lineage.
Like, there's so many people who have their own, you know, investments and shit like that. That's why they're continuously making a lot of money. But the money that they do have, they're not trying to do good with it.
There's no
It's
point
it's
in
not like
having that much money.
it's-
You're not
it's-
gonna leave Earth with your money.
see the
It
thing
makes
is
no sense.
it's not like they're not gonna have their money, like they're not gonna get their money back, because they've already invested in like some things, so they're continuously making money. They're always gonna keep making money. They're always gonna have that money. So if they give out half their money away, they would get that half back years from today.
Bro, you
know?
can literally invest in different types of shit. Give out the spare money that you have. I wouldn't say give, but let's just say you did that. You would still make that money back because of your investments. If you invest in the right shit, you will get your money back and probably even more.
You would get more money because
So-
it's still steady income. It's still passive income.
Here's the question: What the fuck do you do with your money when you know you're gonna be on your deathbed soon? What do you do with it? Nothing. What the fuck? What happens to it? You just want to be fucking Guinness World of Record? Like, yeah, I fucking have $500 billion on my name and I'm dead now. The fuck? Like, bro, if you were to die, where does your money go? I'm pretty sure you have a will. You give it to your closest family, friends or whatever. Boom. Then now they have the money. Now they live lavish, and then boom, they probably have the same shit you do. What the fuck are they gonna do with their money now? Same shit.
Yeah, it's just like
Bruh, like there's no reason for you to have that much of a net worth and be stingy with it.
like I said, if by lucky chance that Kev gets scouted while he streams, Darren gets scouted when he streams, I get scouted, my girlfriend gets scouted, or whoever gets scouted, gets signed a contract, or someone donates $50,000, that's definitely not just gonna go to just us. It's gonna, because we're still paying for this house.
Well, first of all,
We'll definitely help the house out.
Situate ourselves first.
I don't want to say situate in the terms of, oh yeah, I'm gonna get all my shit straight and then some. No, like as soon as I get myself steady, then I'll get back. Like,
No,
because
here's
right
the
now
thing. This
I'm
is-
barely having enough money to pay my own bills.
Did you stop recording?
Yeah.
What were we just talking about? Situating ourselves.
So the plan, this would literally be the plan.
Other
We would
50,000.
pay for this house, move out back to our hometown, our home city,
Something.
probably have a little bit extra just for rent, just in case the weeks or months following that is kind of rough.
I mean,
After
that's-
that, literally, I'm not trying to save money to get the house, a Rolex, a fucking Lambo, a fucking, Rolls Royce. Like, nah, bro. Like, as soon as we get ourselves back to hometown and probably have just enough for the next probably couple months, maybe 3 months, anything after, any money after that is literally gonna be going out. Like,
yeah, like I said, if somebody by chance happen to stumble upon any of our channels or even our YouTube channel and donates that amount, like anything is, even great to me. If someone want to come out here and give me 50 cents, I'm grateful because that's like you took that out of your pocket for some reason at all, and I'd be grateful for it. It's like I wanted to do this as a career, not as a sense of this a lot of people's doing it, I can make money too. No, like I like doing this. This is I like to share how we are. I like to share our content. I like to show you guys how funny we are.
Bro, one of my biggest dreams is to have us is for at least one or two of our videos hit at least more than 1 million. And it has to be like a good, basically go viral because we said something funny or something was straight facts. Another one of my dreams is to become real popular on streaming or have anybody in the family popular in streaming, which is dope. And then joining a competition of any sorts with my family or with my own squad. That's literally my only dreams. Like, if I could do that, I'll literally be set. Like, I'll just... I'm like I said... That's like literally my only goals right now is just either have a viral video because of something, become popular in streaming, and join a competition.
Well,
with my squad.
That's
my dreams. That's my goals. I don't know about them.
One of my biggest goals is to just have a big community who likes watching what we do. Mm-hmm. That's really like my start off to everything. Just having a community who likes what we do, who watches what we do, who pays attention to who we are as individuals, not as a group, who cares for us if we're not posting, just like the bunch of people that already hit me on Instagram for the video today, or like asking me, asking him, you guys okay, how's your day, you guys want to play, you guys want to do this, do that, just literally talking to us as if we met as in high school or something.
How you said that if somebody were to donate like 50 cents to you, you'd be hella grateful, bro. Like I've had 2 people go to my stream and donate me. One donated me like $3 and the other one donated me $15. Bro, I'm like so grateful for like, even if it's just $3, $15, $5, $10, $1. I'm so grateful for it because that's your own money and you decided to support me by donating me something. But I'm so grateful and appreciative of it is that I don't know how to react to it.
Oh, definitely.
Because
I'm not good at surprises.
I'm not gonna be like those people out there like, oh, somebody donated you like $50. Oh my god! Like, no, bro. Like, I'm not gonna put a YouTube face. I'm not gonna put a face. I'm gonna tell you, bro, thank you. I really appreciate you. You didn't have to do that. You could have just liked my shit, followed my channel, or subscribe to the YouTube.
We got so far off topic.
And I would have been so grateful. No, I'm just saying. Because you brought it up. And then I'm like, bro, but when it comes to surprises and shit, like, people don't, like, even our real life friends, like our friends and brothers and sisters and all that, we don't know how to react whenever we receive a gift, whether it's something super expensive or super cheap. But we're always grateful and appreciative that you would do such a thing. But we're not used to those type of surprises where we don't know how to react to it because it's like, how am I supposed to react? Am I supposed to be like, I know I'm happy as fuck.
Yeah, it's like we truly appreciate it, and like it's just something that's like, oh dang,
I'm just emotionally
like,
broken that I can't express my emotions properly.
It's funny. Because when I wanted to start these podcasts, we'd start off on a specific topic and then slowly start moving away, just as we did. I know we were talking about, lockdowns, and then we ended up talking about
we need something more lax, chill. It was a serious talk, and we gave out serious opinions, but now it's time to just relax and then get back into it. So, free my boy Cam. I'm just playing.
Like we were just saying,
I'm grateful for the government.
We're grateful for anything, not even donations. subscribing to our channel, liking our Instagram pictures, TikTok videos, whatever.
Fucking stop by our YouTube channel, be like, you cute as fuck. Oh, I'm fucking grateful as shit.
Exactly.
It's a compliment. Okay, that's cool. I like it. I love
support
it.
us on Twitch.
That you took your time out of your day to step into the our world. Yeah.
And just, to step into,
drop a like, to step in my life and be
you're cute.
a chapter in my life story.
Stop it.
We've never, as as kids growing up, we've never really got the joy of here's a gift this time, that time, on a
Bro,
special
most of
day.
our gifts, as a kid, would be like, here's 10 or 20 bucks.
And then mom takes
Enjoy
it and gives
yourself.
us $5.
Yeah, mom takes it. She gives us like $10, maybe $10 because we're twins, and then we have to split that for a whole ass week.
It's like we never,
bro. Like
we don't
movies,
expect nothing from nobody.
In movies and like TV shows, whenever something like, let's say this kid turns 16, fucking mom and dad gets him a brand new car. Like if our parents were to do that, I wouldn't know how to react. Mm-hmm. Like I would be so much in shock. Like holy fuck. Like thank you, I love you.
It's crazy because
we're just not used to receiving any type of gifts. Like usually for our birthdays or anything like that, or like holidays, the only thing that we really ask for is just to spend time with the people we care about, or the people that's always with us. We just want to spend time with each other. We don't have to give each other gifts. We don't have, for my birthday, you don't got to give me shit. Mm-hmm. Just be there for my birthday, and it's fine. That's your birthday gift. Your present is your presents.
I just noticed that freaking surfboard has a GoPro thing on in front of it.
Yeah,
that's dope.
But that just know if somebody were to come into any of our streams, fingers crossed, and donates like $10,000, my reaction, my reaction would literally be smiling and, bruh, like you seriously did not just do that. Like,
me personally, I would freak the fuck out.
Yeah, I would freak the fuck out.
I'd be like, wait, no, this is not real. Like this is like, what the fuck?
I mean, if you were to put an inspiring message,
I might pass out.
If you were to put some inspiring message onto it, I would cry just because of not even like, oh my god.
I'm definitely gonna have a tear or two because it's gonna move.
It moved me because you didn't have to donate me this amount of money.
The fact that you're doing it, like we could I know for a fact that we could make that money like
in a year.
It's just like we'd use it so well, you know what I mean? Like we could use it.
Yeah, no, we would use it correctly.
Yeah,
brand new PC. Yes.
No, but other than the fact of donating and stuff, because I don't want people to get the.
Oh yeah, no, that's not. What
I don't want people to be like, they're just trying to get. By any means, do not donate if you don't want to.
Dude,
watch
your donation.
Support us.
Your donation can literally just be liking our shit.
Uh-huh.
Following us or
be
subscribing.
right here listening to our words right now. That's enough.
I know about half of you, more than half of you watching this right now won't get to this point. So if you do get to this point,
thank you. We love you.
Comment down below. Hashtag I'm still here.
Hashtag I'm still here, and then timestamp it.
Yeah, you can. But I know there's me myself. I love watching videos that are more than 20 minutes long, more than 15. I hate watching videos that are 5.
The only videos that are allowed to be 5 minutes long is music videos and music with lyrics. That's it. Mm-hmm. Nothing else. It's got to be at least 10 or 15. Mostly 15.
15 to 20. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Like
me, I like watching Valorant videos because them motherfuckers last for like an hour, maybe 2 hours.
But yeah, it's there's so many ways.
Bro, I even watch my own stream because it's more than an hour.
Excuse me. Sorry. But we just want the support. We want the fan base. We want a community.
We don't want it. We just hope
we'd appreciate it.
We can get
a fan base.
That's our goal.
You'd want a fan base, not to force a fan base or anything, but you know, I want a bunch of people to know who I am and me interacting with them just as if like they're my close friends.
And I don't want to have bot viewers, bot followers. You get one video, you like it, you subscribe, and then you don't watch or do anything for the rest of the video. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Mind you, I don't expect you to watch every single one of our videos, but I expect you to at least watch at least more than one of our videos.
Yeah. But
Or one of our streams or whatever.
yeah, kind of, you know, there's many things that come into it, especially with, you know, how we're living now, because, you know, before if you guys seen that video, I'll put it in the info card. I think it's this way or that way, one of these two corners. There's a video that I posted about, you know, why we haven't been uploading, and, you know, it's because of that I can't work. I can't concentrate. I can't, you know, play games. I can't edit and stuff like that. So it's been a real struggle, because not only is my EDD running out, his is out. He didn't even get none. I wouldn't be able to work from home because it will require me sitting at my desk for 5-8 hours a day, and like I said, I can't do it because of how I feel. It's you know, I lost interest because I'm worried about this more than sitting down in my chair. But, you know, when I know I'm getting better, for a fact I am. But hopefully next week I'll be completely good so that I can start to find a job. Hopefully working from home, because I do not want to go out, especially with the darkest days of COVID being now. I don't want to risk it. Like, if someone put a gun to my head and told me I have to go out and work, you can shoot me right then and there, because I'm not going to do it. That's damn near asking for the same thing, you know? Because it's like, why would I want to risk myself?
My health, my family.
My health, my family, especially my mom. Like, her coworker got, or her
Two of her
coworkers tested positive for COVID. And
No. Two of her coworkers had a family member that had COVID.
Yeah. No, one of her coworkers tested positive for it.
No?
Yeah. Her boss's mom that literally sits
her
next to her.
Yeah.
Or not next to mom, but next to her boss. Like, and I begged mom, please don't go back.
Like, work from home.
Work from home.
You can work from home. Work from home.
I don't want
literally.
to.
If you can work from home
Please do it.
and prevent you and anybody else you care about from getting it, do it.
You don't want that sight. You don't want to be, you know, looking through a glass. Maybe not even through a glass, through a freaking phone or a monitor, because you can't go to the hospital because it's so packed. Because you may or may not catch it. Just literally going to the hospital. You know, it's a scary thought just to think about it like that, and just to think about if, you know, one of your family members catch it, how you can't hug them.
Mind you, bro, it's
kiss them.
real hard to avoid your family member for 2 weeks strong.
Yeah, and you can't even comfort them because you can't. You know, it's so, you know,
Especially if there's like a family that live in an apartment. Oh man, that's even worse.
you know, it's tough, but
If you could literally, whenever you're out, wear your mask, bring hand sanitizer. You don't have to fucking put hand sanitizer every single goddamn time of the day. Just whenever you come into contact with anybody.
Be
Just-
mindful.
or just whenever you feel like you're about to touch your face,
Follow
go
the
up to hand
protocols that are
sanitizer.
out there.
Like, it's so dangerous. Like, you don't understand how easy it is to spread bacteria. If it's on literally a dot of your hand and you put your hands together, not only is it on the dot here, it's now over here.
And then on everything you touch.
And then every single thing you touch, which is crazy. Because bacteria is not like water, where if you spill a drop here, you just take your pinky or your wrist or something, wipe it, and it's gone. No, you just spreaded it everywhere. like the fact that
There was a
You
YouTube
have-
video that I seen that showed an experiment of how fast germs
Yeah,
can spread.
It was like
in
the
a restaurant.
the hand the experiment with your hand where you put the invisible whatever on it, and then you go through the day washing your hands as usual, and then they show you your hand and how much you mixed and how much is still there.
yeah, it's like
Like it's easy to spread shit, bro. Like it really is.
like it's not like not. I know a lot of you guys are washing your hands and following protocols, but you gotta remind yourself everything you touch is now infected. So think about it. You touch your car keys, you touch your phone, you touch your cards, you touch your clothes, your hair,
And not
your
to
face.
mention, if you were to touch something and you had the bacteria on your hand, somebody else could have had bacteria on their hand, touch that shit, and you just touched it. Now y'all both, you just swapped two different types of fucking bacteria.
No,
Now you put one there now, and then another one gets on your hand. What the fuck, like, bro?
it's a scary thought.
I'm not saying
Most
have
definitely.
OCD, you feel me, but you know,
Like
Don't take it lightly.
definitely do not, because it is a scary thought. Like, jeez, like I pray for everybody who has it, and I pray for the families that they'll get through this perfectly fine. You know, they'll get to see their loved ones again.
mind you, bro, just because you have a mask, it doesn't really fully mean that you're protected.
Definitely,
You could have literally, somebody could have sneezed on a table, like where everybody would probably touch, and you just happen to pass by. You put your hand on there for a quick ass second, not even thinking about it because your mind's occupied, and then, you know, even though you have the mask, you touch your like forehead or your eyes or some shit. It's the same shit, you know.
It's scary to think of how easily it's spread. You know, and it's even scarier to know that, you know, if you were to catch this or something of this sort.
Bro, even having gloves on,
Something's
bro.
blinking up there.
Yeah, I saw it.
Is it the memory?
No, it's just the time. I don't know what's blinking.
I'm about to tell this is about to stop recording.
No, it just stopped blinking. But yeah, just to think about how scary it is, you know. Like,
40 minutes, 60, for 50 minutes is good.
Speaking of corona, bro.
Yeah, we're at 50.
Speaking of the coronavirus, what y'all should be doing is anybody who flies here to California
or anywhere.
you're supposed to quarantine yourself 2 weeks, and you have to
test negative twice.
test negative twice to get out. And then when you come back to where you just flew from, same shit.
Just
When
stay
you do your lockdowns, have it strict.
Just stay home.
You're not supposed to be out
Just do it properly.
unless
Just-
you're getting essentials,
Let's get this
going
done
to
and
the
over
doctors,
Just going getting groceries.
working, or exercising around your neighborhood.
Just stay home. Just put
Yeah.
it that way. We got packaged, but that's my dog barking. But we hope you guys like this one. I know at the very end we kind of slipped topics, but that's probably
That's
gonna be
why- that's
every
why-
That's
single.
why we're scuffed.
That's why I'm bringing it back. This is the end discussion. What I just said. For the government,
Fuck
do
you.
something.
Do something.
because there's a lot of people that are struggling. There's
Fuck
a lot.
you, pay me.
There's a lot of
Fuck you,
businesses
pay me.
that
I'm
are.
just kidding.
There's a lot of small businesses losing their shit,
Uh-huh.
and they can't even get it back because,
Get yourself together.
like,
But,
bro, stimulus check, 3, 4, 450,
For
EDD
you.
extension, cool, fine.
Whatever the case is, we hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one. I think I'm gonna be posting these every Sundays.
Super serious Sundays.
Super seriously scuffed Sundays.
But thanks for tuning in. We hope you guys enjoy.
Zoltan.
Deuces.
Clap the slate.
I will stay.